Sivaya Nama, Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on the 9th Tirumurai. With Lord Shiva's grace, we have already completed 25 Tirupadigams, and with his grace, we are starting with the 26th Tirupadigam. This 26th Tirupadigam is written by Purudothama Nambi for the place called as Thillai, Chitrambalam. We all know the cosmic dancer, and it is written in the pun called as Panjamam. Similar to the earlier Padigam, this is also written in the format called as Agatturai, which is very specific to Tamil literature, because in Tamil literature we usually segregate everything in two factors. One is Agatturai, another one is Purathiranai. Puram stands for everything that we talk about from a person's, as in a man's valor, his beauty, or his handsomeness, or his grace, his bliss, whatever we call it. Those can be expressed, and those are called as Puram. Agam is something that we can't speak up, as in a feeling of love, the feeling that we go through between that, as in between a husband and wife, or a lover, between lovers. Those are usually termed as Agam, and this particular Padigam is written in that format where Lord Shiva is our lover and we, as in the soul, is considered to be the girl. So it is written in the format that the soul has fallen in love with Lord Shiva, and from a girl's point of view, this entire Padigam comes in. Not only that, this is also written in Andadi format, which we have already discussed. The earlier verses, conclusion statement or phrase or word or letter will be the starting of the next verse. This is what we call it as Andadi, Andam Adi. The earlier verses Andam, conclusion, will become the Adi for the next verse, which is the starting. So Andadi format is one of a very unique approach in Tamil literature as well. So that is also being used here. And as I said earlier itself, this Padigam is written in Panjamam Pan. Let's look at the first verse. Tiruchitrambalam. Vaarani narumalar vandu kendu panjamam shanbagamale malai vaarani vanamulai meliyum vannam vandu vandivai nammai mayakkum maalo சீரணி மணி திகழ் மாடம் ஓங்கு தில்லை அம்பலத்திங்கள் செல்வன் வாரான் ஆரேனை அருள் புரிந்தஞ்சல் என்பார் ஆவியின் பாரம் எந்த நாதரவே. Tiruchitrambalam. Today's verse, as I said earlier itself, comes from a girl's point of view, and in this she says, I'm able to see a lot of flowers blossoming, and because of the nectar, it is attracting a lot of honeybees, and the bees, sound from the bees are making me miss Lord Shiva, as in it is kindling the pain that I'm having already, that the longingness that I'm going through. Not only that, the flower, the smell from the flower, the evening time, as in when we are able to see the moon rising up and the sun setting, that is also inducing a little bit of pain where I'm missing him. And the pun that we are using for this particular Padigam, which is Panjamam, is also supposed to introduce pain for those of them who are in love. So all these are making her, as in this girl, get into a state which is all known, which is called as anemic state. So she's going through the situation of missing Lord Shiva, and because of that she's getting anemic. Now all she wants is, she wants Lord Shiva, who's performing the cosmic dance in the place called as Thillai, to come down and say, don't worry, everything is okay, it's all right, I'm there with you, don't be scared. All she wants to listen from Lord Shiva is only for him to come down and say, don't worry, I'm there. Imagine, are we also in this state? Are we also longing for him to come down and say, don't worry, everything is okay? If we say yes, and if we are really getting in the state of anemic, then probably this Padigam is written from our point of view. So this is a good time for us to do a self-evaluation. Let's look at the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama, Tiruchitrambalam.